What's up, everybody? It is bright and early here at McCormick's on a Monday morning. It's Martin Luther King Day. This is one of those times where you actually get to see. I actually can't really tell. You kind of can back there, but we're closed here today. So, it's going to be a little quieter to get this sensor put in. Over here. I got this little guy right here. You can see the wires are actually attached. That's always nice. So we're going to see if we can get this mounted on its block and then thread the wires, pull the wire through, mount the block, and we do actually have to splice, like that splice pack we saw, that is actual part of it because this ships with raw wire ends. So well, I got more splice or more torque butt connectors, and we'll splice those in. So, let's go. Let's see, I'll put you like there. That should be a decent angle. Oh, let me do something with this phone here so I can see a little better. Let's see what we can do here. If I'm not mistaken, pretty sure this is just attached to this clip. Okay. There might be. Oh yeah, I may actually have to take this off the belt so I can get to the set screw. Because I believe there is a set screw inside this gear. Let's see if I can move it and see. Yep, I can see the little spot in there. Alright. Well, that means we have more work to do. So, alright, let's hit pause, and we are going to be working right there. So hold on. So this is the tensioner. That's the tension part. Well, that's the lock part, I should say. We may have to pick this up. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The tension part's up top. This is just a holder. I'm not dealing with going up there. This is easy enough to do. It's not like there's an insane amount of tension on this. It's enough you can just pull it by hand when it's time to loosen her back up. I don't know if you can see that there are back spacers on it. Alright, let's go back up there, stand you back up, hold on. Alright, hopefully we're in frame. Now if you loosen this, pull this clip back a little bit, you can usually snake the belt up and around. Usually. Sometimes. Come on. I do this all the time when I'm replacing belts here. There we go. Okay. So now we have this. Set screw is right in there. Hopefully that's focusing. And that's about this size. Nope. That would be wrong, sir. There we go. that's off. Some boogieage on here. Let's kind of pick that off a little bit. Can you see? I think you can see what I'm doing. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Some of the high spots off of there. That's mostly just from dirt and grease getting mixed in. Doesn't really affect it that much, but it's nice to clean the stuff off of there. Man. Now all we gotta do is get this flat spot lined up with that. But first, we actually gotta mount the thing. To its brackets. Just drop that on the floor. Alright. Alright, you can see it's seemed to have worked itself loose. Hence it's spun off. Oh, I'm all the way down there. Hence it's spun off the fucking harness behind it. I'm gonna try sticking, since now I have an extra one of these, I'm gonna put one on either side just to see if that'll give it a little extra oomph. They have a little rubber spacer, a little rubber washer that's supposed to help hold it, but it never does. I hope I'm doing all this in camera. I'm right about seems like the camera's. Hey, can I aim this lower a little bit? So if I'm working right there, yeah, you can pretty much see what's going on. Put that one on there. I got the new one in front of me. I ain't worried about it. Okay, and then this just goes on wherever. There's no set clock for that, which is part of the problem. Like, it's got, I don't know if you can see that, it's got the little alignment notch in it, but there's nothing in that, so it spins. After a long time of just being vibrated around and all that stuff. So you can see I'm going to try to sandwich it with those washers. And just crank it down. If I can get the damn thing to thread. First day at the job here. Ah, dang. It is early. I haven't had much coffee. It's one of the only real, well, besides the fact I got to work on these machines. One of the biggest, one of my really only issues with McCormick's is that you can't bring your coffee inside because it's a food place. So anything that's allowed in is water, which means every morning I'm struggling. And this is kind of hard to hold on to because it's sharp. I may take this over to a vise real quick. Yeah, I'm going to drop this into a little vise, give it an extra crank. I'll be right back. Alright. Barely got an eighth of a turn out of it, but it's all good. Means it's tweaked. We got that. Now that goes in here. Might as well. Oh, did I put that one upside down? Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't really work, does it? Alright, I'm just gonna switch this over at the vise. I'll be back. Okay. Take two. Alright, so first we gotta get the flat. Go on there, that's gonna go that way. So sure it stays lined up. See, double check. Yep. Nice and tight. Doing an extra little bit. That is stuck. Make sure you try to support the weight of the wires, because they're, I don't know, that's kind of hokey to me. Whatever the hell hokey means. Wherever that came from, I should say. Alright. So now we gotta thread this through those other two pipes, attach it to the wire that we got loose Friday, and then pull it up, and splice in the connections. So, let's see. I'm going to start it, bring it up, thread it through what we can, tape it off, drop it down, and go from there. So let me set this on the ground. Let's do this. Yeah, that'll work. At this point, it knows it doesn't even have nothing on that circuit. I'm just gonna leave it on. This shouldn't take too long now. Maybe we do this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see up in there or not. Let's try. And I'll give you the best view I can with what we got here. Alright. So that's going to mount up there, but we don't want to mount it just yet. So where can we put that? Actually, it'll be right down here. We got enough slack. We can thread all this before. Well, actually, yeah, that just pops right around the corner. That doesn't even go through a hole in there. So. Alright, hold on a sec, I gotta get gloves. This is just full of meg. Hold on. Alright. First, I'm gonna go ahead and tape these up, because trying to fish these through all floppy loose like that just, yeah, it ain't gonna work. We've all tried that, or at least some of us. And it'll help just keep some of the grease off the ends. Well, I'm going to end up cutting this back anyway, but doesn't need to be have much extra in there. Let's see. Tube. There's the tube. Of course, everything's black on black on black. Black grease. Well, red grease that turns black. Come on. It's going to be one of those. You know what? This needs to be done proper for it to work right. Trying to wrap electrical tape with gloves on just never works. It always ends up with a shit job. Let's take the gloves off. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to mess with that. We know we're cutting these ends off. We knew this was going to get in the way because it always gets in the way of other tubes. Let's just fucking cut that bullshit off. Don't even worry about it. Great. Let me go get more gloves again because it's still schmeggy up there. Hold on. Let's try this again. Just raw it. Oh. Yeah, I guess if you're going to watch, I should actually put you back. Derp. Let's see. Wire in hole, please. That's better. It doesn't help also the entry. There's something in front of the hole, so you're pushing it in at a almost 90-degree angle. Now, scooty goody goo doo. Alright. Get these ready. I'll pull the wire through a little more and then go ahead and secure the sensor block. Check your slack in there. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Should I fight this tape on now? Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, it's early. Still figuring stuff out in the morning, you know how that goes. Usually normally don't have that much slack, but because normally I'm just doing it right there with nothing nothing loose. Oh, wait a minute, you're not, I don't even think you can see what I'm doing. Can you see it now? Sort of. Oh. Alright. So, yeah. Just like that. And I gotta wedge that past there. Alright, let me go ahead and loosen this screw. Oh, I'll just take it out. Get that little clip out of the way. can move that a little bit. This back, that. Make sure the tape is level. Slack. No, right. Screw back in. Can you see where I'm working? See, this camera doesn't always go. That's better. Let me just mount this on there. Still get the screw, but I don't have to worry about the sensor falling over. It's weird with it being so quiet in here. If I'm speaking quietly, it's probably because of that. Just because it's so quiet. Okay, so now I gotta get the wire through the other tube, which is up in there. Other tube, that's a short tube. Of course, there's a twist. Come on, asshole. There we go. Work it out. And now we get up down to the long tube. Now this, I do think I'm going to strip the wires for to make this a little thinner. Actually, it's a pretty big tube on that one. Let's see what we can do. Guess I'll give it the old college try. With gloves on. And a beard hair. I think that's aimed her well. Not that there's a extreme amount of holding power on that tape right there, but I believe it'll be enough to pull out the top. So let me go ahead, lower this back down, get you out of the way. Then we'll work from the top again. Yep. That's good. Tape is loose. Yeah, we can actually tighten the tape now. We're not going to need to mess with that anymore. Where's the Allen key? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is that so much looser? Oh, no, I'm sorry. This folds. Forgot it attaches like that, but when you install it, you roll it. Hence that little, just to give it some little flexi room. Forgot about that. I got the back spacer, washer thing. This is the lower one. Okay. I think we cleared the washer. Yep. Or I should say threaded the washer. Alright. Now we don't have to worry about the tape flopping around. Ugh. My old ass to stand up. Extend the tripod. Almost dropped the phone. Alright, give me a sec. I don't know what kind of view I can get you for this, since I can't even see the tube, but we're gonna at least give you that view. Try not to let the phone fall off. It keeps trying to fall. Come on. I guess we'll go with that for now. Alright, that was this one. That was underneath. Right. I'm going to have to do the pull from the top, push from the bottom. Alright, I don't know if you saw it go by, but we got it. I'm going to lower this down a little more. Alright, what can you see now? That's not bad, actually. I think. Like, where's my hand at? Alright. Okie dokie. See if we can cheat this off. Nope. Well, that works. Alright. And we can't toss the old harness because that has the plug. So give it a little extra, and we will keep some extra up here since this is apparently a splice job every time. Unless you order a whole bunch of extra parts, which we're not going to do. I always love getting the outer insulation off without destroying everything underneath. Did I get it, or did I cut that green wire? Nope, cut the green wire. Alright, next. So it has that little bit of foil in there for, quote, shielding and insulation, but yeah, that's better. I'm showing it up here like you can see it. I love stripping microscopic wires. Even in the professional world, sometimes it's safer to use your teeth on this stuff, so that you can actually like gauge pressure. Especially because I'm stripping these longer than you necessarily would, because since it's so thin, I'm gonna double it back or fold it over to add more mass inside the butt connector. Grab said booty connectors. Let's see. So we're gonna take that. Give it a roll. Fold it. That's, like I said, it's just to add mass inside these tiny ass crimps. That's holding. I mean, obviously the alternate, you could solder these, but trying to do that in the middle of a warehouse, I don't really have much of a great portable soldering situation right now. So I've just never really been into the whole portable soldering stuff, but it's kind of getting to that point where I'm gonna have to come up with something. Well, and part of the problem also is a lot of your portable soldering solutions won't do like 10, 14 gauge, 10, 12, 14 gauge wire very well. So it almost feels like I need to come up with some kind of custom deal or just look harder for a more industrial, portable soldering solution that isn't going to cost me 2 paychecks. Because as soon as you add convenience to a product, it seems like you just automatically have to triple the price. Alright. Yeah, I'm thirsty as French toast out here because it's a it's a dust place, so you're always thirsty, so I'm gonna go get something to drink. I will be back and then we'll finish this up. Oh wow, it's been going for a while. Alright, hold on.